Alrighty guys, good evening. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Sun Mun, guys. Tonight we're going to be doing more of OW2. Good. Good, guys. Alright. Let's see what kind of games we get here tonight, guys. Let's see. Alrighty. Let's get into the doing, guys. It looks like the UAPs took a day off because there hasn't really been anything major yesterday, at least from what I saw reported. Didn't really go hunting for things, but usually just end up seeing it just because my timeline's full of UAP and occult stuff, so... Yeah, I usually just end up seeing by association, and then when stuff's really popping off, I get like the same news like 5 different fucking times, so... Yeah. There's definitely some redundancy there. After like the 3rd time seeing the same topic matter, it's one of the things I really wish they'd tap down. I'm pretty much tapped out on it. Like, how many times can you keep retyping the same thing to like different people? Like, you know, it's like I do that streaming, and it bugs me when that happens too. But you know, in the case of streaming, people show up and they're going to be out of sync with what you're talking about, what's happening, right? It's just the way things are. But in the case of Twitter, for instance, you know, how the fuck do you get the word around of the same topic matter to talk to people in the same way, but in different areas of the internet? It's just bonkers. Absurdities. Let's see. We had some alright games yesterday. We definitely saw some cheating going on, too. Let's see. Oh, I have to start the chats and the TikToks. I'm getting ahead of myself here, guys. I am getting ahead of myself. Beautiful. That's not a fake one either. There's a bunch of phonies. There's a bunch of phonies online now that burp guys while they're streaming, and you can tell it's totally fake. You can tell it's like the fake people that fucking laugh, like the fake laughter shit. You can totally tell. They're forcing it. It's not a good organic burp or belch. And that's truly what matters. It makes a huge difference. Let's see. Thing of beauty. Nope, they took the day off, Idwin. Nothing super spectacular yesterday. I think people in Europe are still coming to terms with the idea that it's not Russia. There's no podcast. The podcast has always been a pseudo-podcast based on the news now. And there's nothing in the news, so there's no podcast. There's no podcast. God. Why can't you just like my gameplay? Like me for who I am. I'm boring. Battlefield 6 will be in like 4 days now. 4 days. All the other kids are going to be playing it. Yeah, there isn't really any drones. From what I read, normally I mentioned earlier that, like, if there's any... I didn't specifically go looking for drones, but because, like, my timeline is so tailored to my interests, I almost always see shit, regarding UAPs, NHIs, and occult. It just pops up there. Yeah. It might be. I think now it is. You heard about the balloons, so there is the balloon thing, right? The balloon thing is... I think it was from... Latvia? What's the country over there? Like, there's balloons that flew from, like, Latvia to Belgium. So, like, it might be, like, fucking, like, Ukraine trying to take advantage of it, because they'd love to have NATO join in, right? Despite what everyone talks about, oh, Russia's picking a fight. Russia doesn't want any of that smoke. Russia doesn't want any of the NATO smoke. They, like, if you guys just heard about, not only do they not have gas for their citizens, now they're sending cavalry in. Like, literally people riding horses that then just get mowed down. It works as well as you'd assume it would. Yeah. So anyone that says that Russia's picking a fight with NATO is just full of shit. They fear the boogeyman. Which rightfully so, USSR Russia was, that was something. It was also very sad, but, yeah. But right now, like, Russia's having a tough time with a country that's, like, an eighth of its size and a fraction of its GDP. So, yeah, they don't want any of that shit. It might be like I could totally see Ukraine trying to take advantage of things to try and get NATO into the war. I don't think that's originally where it started though, because they couldn't actually. Oh my God, there's the earring again. They couldn't actually. Schumann resonance? Are you going burr? Did you just turn it up? I'm streaming, bro. I can literally hear it. I can literally fucking hear this shit. Yeah, now it just went away. It's like fucking reacting to me on my stream. Aliens giggling somewhere while they're doing that, turning a dial. Yeah, so human residents started going ridiculous. That's something recent, though. Yeah, like last 5 hours. It wasn't as bad as it was a couple days ago. Like a couple days ago, I literally couldn't fucking sleep at all. Like I just like for like 3 hours after I went to bed, I just laid there like wide awake while trying to sleep. I wasn't really wide awake. I can kind of force myself to sleep after I went to college, purely because there's a lot of scenarios in which you have to sleep through some really weird shit. But then you end up in, like, if it's really loud, you end up in this like kind of twilight sleep where you're kind of asleep but not really, and it's still restful. Like a nap, it's still restful, but you're like partially awake when it's happening. And this is basically what was going on. Like if something major happened, I'd wake up, but like also not really awake. And just tough to describe. But anyways, yeah, with the current drones right now, they took a day off, and weirdly enough, human residents also took a day off. Not really the full day. It was like the lull. So kind of curious here, guys. Like I never really paid attention to human residents. I never really paid attention to human residents. It's a good one. But however, I have been recently because it seems like it's very much aligning with the drone stuff happening right now. Oh wait. So like if we look at this right here, almost every single time during like the drone incursions, there's been giant bands. So human resonance, if you guys are curious, is like really, really low frequency sound that just kind of exists on the planet, and no one has really any idea what causes it. That's what makes it so weird. So people try to correlate with all different sorts of things. It is 100% measurable. It's 100% something that happens. No one has any idea what does it. And people, there's various research of people basically reacting to it. You like, if your ears ring, of course it can be tinnitus. I get tinnitus. But then there's also, it's like, my best way of describing it is, in the 90s, I don't know how it didn't bug anyone else. In the 90s, my parents, well, everyone's parents, or just TVs in general, were CRTs. And some of them have extremely powerful magnets in them, and I could literally tell from across the house when a TV turned on, because it would go like zzz in my ear. Not like that. It's not as annoying that. It's more like a high-pitched squeal in my ear. Like I literally could hear it. And covering your ears doesn't change anything. Like I can literally cover my ears and I still fucking hear it. I don't know how it even works, but it clearly does. And like you can't really tune it out. I can put in earplugs and it doesn't change anything. And this is basically the same thing with the Schumann resonance too. Also, tinnitus you can't tune out either. That's just like, it's like, it damages the hairs in your ear. I'm not exactly completely sure how it works, but it basically breaks the hairs in your ear. Your ear has little tiny hairs in it. That's how you hear things. Like, they call cilia, I believe. Little tiny hairs that, like, move with air. And that's how you hear. But, with tinnitus, it also, you can't make it go away by covering your ears. So that's also a possibility. But this is different, because it goes away, and then it comes back, and it, like, correlates with this. It's a different sound. It's like a tone. Maybe not a tone. No, maybe it's kind of like a tone. But it's really, really high-pitched. So, like, I can actually ignore it simply because I've dealt with it for years. I can basically ignore it, but if it changes, like, you know how you can hear something, but if it's, like, the same sound over, your brain just kind of tunes it out, and that's the way it kind of works. So if it changes, you can usually hear it or pick up on it, but then you can tune it out again. But anyways, this has happened, and over the last month, does this one have the month-long one on it? No. No one really knows what these are, but these are highly correlative. These bands are highly correlative with the drones showing up. Yeah. Which is curious. Is very, very curious. What is this? By 15-minute intervals. This one I think has a month-long guy on it. So there's basically a bunch of websites that are devoted to this. People come up with all sorts of occult reasoning, rationale, what's going on here. I've talked about Human Resonance maybe a week ago or something too, because this is when I started watching it. You can literally see this stuff. This website is a little bit more informative. It's behind, though, if you look at the timestamps and how up-to-date the graph is. Also behind. They have amplitude measurements and data, and then there's also on the image for the monthly archive. Yeah, it's like this is someone's little project somewhere. This isn't like a... It's weird how this is like kind of a really ridiculous thing in like the occult community, but not really... 5, is this old? Might be old. I think that one they manually update. Yeah, that's old. So, like, they point out the spikes in old data. Just beaming orders into my brain, guys. Don't worry about it. I believe they get these from a different website. I believe this one has a source on it. Where is it? VLF monitoring station in someone's backyard. Let's see. This is old school, guys. This is like a website from the 90s. Actus from 99. No shit. Some of the stuff looks like it's broken. Yep. They made a website in the 90s, guys. They just pay to keep it online. Let's see. VLF. VLF monitoring station. California. Not California. Rip. Out of commission for a year, guys. That's Italy. A volcano in Italy. I'll need some electrical tape won't fix, guys. You're all in Italy? Seem to like doing stuff in Italy. Italy... Brussels? Brussels. France. And apparently you can't actually just easily buy a VLF monitor. Like, you have to actually do a DIY project to set one up. I think they all use the same resource, which is a university project, to monitor them. You basically have to make a custom antenna and shit to do it. Okay. But yeah, drones took the night off. I was trying to show you guys a human residence. Yeah, right here. This guy. So, this is basically yesterday. Giant gap here. And there was, I don't think there's any drones while this is going on. And now we got a little bit of shit going on here. But it's nothing like what was happening over here. So, who knows? It's always correlative, guys, trying to figure out exactly what's going on. Yeah, I agree. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, beep. Time for some lovely Overwatch games, guys. After I restart. Oh, yes. Anyways, pretty cool shit, guys. I've never really looked at human residence. There's a lot of stuff I never really looked at as far as the cult goes prior to this year. I always thought it was bullshit. Some of it still is. But there's a lot of stuff, even if you don't believe, you don't need to believe. You don't need to think like what the crazies. There's some, like, I call it assumption porn. It's where people jump from assumption to assumption to assumption, and they make up this construct in their mind that has to be true, because they went through these like logical conclusions in their mind to the point they reach something that's basically indecipherable from what they're actually like looking at. It can lead to some really weird outcomes. Because the occult is so open-ended, there's a lot of cases where people simply just don't know. And people will make up their own, basically, lore in their mind as far as what's going on. They'll make up their own bullshit. And that's not necessarily what's happening. If you want to believe, it's not what's going on. Not that it can't, it's just there's no evidence that it is. So, you know. People love that in the cult communities. Not everyone's like that. You can simply, like, even if you don't believe, you just don't know. And that's also very curious, is not knowing and not having a solid solution on things. Because it leaves more leeway for things that might not be what they seem. Or maybe they are. You don't really know. Or maybe there's something else. I want to believe too. That's all we have. Probably one of the most interesting discoveries this year is occult adjacent, which is the tunnels under the pyramids. Which is extraordinarily high confidence to be existing, but they can't be built by Egyptians because they go down way too deep. They go down a mile underground, and Egypt, of course, doesn't want anyone to actually survey them. So, they don't. Because everything that happens in Egypt needs Egypt's approval. So, you can't just go randomly digging in Egypt. But anyone that can process things can look at it and go, that doesn't seem quite right. Something's going on here, right? We covered the copper scan project. Pretty in-depth. They're supposed to have a paper coming out soon, and I don't think there's really any new major information they've released. But scientific research takes a while, so... That's, like I said, that's probably one of the most interesting things to happen, because if you can imagine massive tunnels being built, we're talking 20 meters across, going down a mile underground, and a bunch of them. It's not something ancients could do. They already have a tough time trying to figure out how the Egyptians built the pyramids in the first place. So, that's a little bit beyond their capabilities. Going theory right now is that they used hydraulics in the pyramids to build them. Basically use water and locks and dams to do it. Yeah. Someone owes the history guy an apology. You know, the crazy whack on History Channel that everyone made fun of? That says, it's not aliens, but it's aliens? Yeah. We're probably going to owe that guy an apology. You know, as it goes. That's fucking hilarious. Like I said, it's still probably one of the most interesting things to have happened this year. And it's not really UAPs or drones or stuff in the sky either. It's underground. And adjacent. Occult adjacent. Why do I have a 20 millisecond ping, guys? Normally I have like a 28. Maybe? No, maybe I do have a 21. I think 28 is training range.
Hey, Reinhardt, do you think I should get a helmet?
Do you intend to be struck in the head?
Well, I hope not.
You'll just miss the wind blowing in your hair.
Hey,
What's up?
where's my candy?
5,
Yes,
4, 3,
where's my candy?
That's so fucking bad.
Appears. Hi. Things are looking.
That sounded like a widow footstep. Alright.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Reaper.
And doing absolutely nothing, but still doing stuff. No, she's outside the wall. I expected Percy to be in there. I said I was going to play Battlefield 6 in 4 days. Where were you, Idwin? Also, another reason to never use Reaper's ult ever. I thought the Mercy was in the room with her, and she was not. Alright. Swear I clicked it. That's not where I want to go.
Time for the reckoning.
Who the fuck even was on the point?
Enemy sighted.
Objective unlocks in 10 seconds.
The Kitsune is ready to be unleashed. I'm on the objective. Objective's mine.
Dude, I was 100% behind the wall just now. I wasn't even in the wall on his screen. We got an auto. And that looks like a wall hack. I wasn't talking about her either. I was talking about the Roadhog. Had a pretty good game, guys. Cheaters have to ruin things as always.
Surprise.
I'm pretty sure the... Yeah, I don't know what the fuck our teammates are doing. Pretty sure the Echo's cheating, and possibly the Roadhog now. Once again, guys, they couldn't have... Yeah. They couldn't have a normal game, they had to start toggling on. Good shit, guys.
The shadows.
Objective unlocked.
Yeah?
Crusaders!
And possibly an auto with his 100% hook accuracy, guys.
Taking the objective.
Echo's just straight up watches through walls, which we'll take a look at here in a second. No one gives a shit, little bro. Notice? 100% just meant for me. Dumbass fucked up.
Objective unlocks in 10 seconds.
Okay. And unfortunately, he jumped down. Once again, if you actually move faster, infinitely would change Reaper's ult. It's like best case scenario and still not good enough.
Objective captured.
So we're probably gonna report what? Probably gonna report the Roadhog at the end here too. Pretty sure the Juno, or not the Juno, the Echo's cheating though.
I'm with ya.
Once again, guys, ego and hubris is the origin story of cheaters everywhere.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Adaptive circuit.
Protect the objective.
Not done.
And it's the last one. Alright. Let's see. We're going to take a look at the Roadhog. I'm pretty sure we're just going to straight up report the Echo. Once again, guys, ego and hubris is the origin story of cheaters everywhere. Every single time they see they're having a problem, and if they know you're streaming, they have to cheat. They 100% do, because they can't handle losing. No one knows who these guys are, by the way. No one knows who you are. No one cares. Right after he got shit on up here and looked like an idiot is when he started getting fucking weird. You remember where he went Reaper? Yeah. And then failed miserably? Yeah. Ego and hubris is the origin story. I actually looked like he's just shooting the guy through the wall. Ego and hubris is the origin story of cheaters everywhere, guys. Got me good, little bro. Can't even change targets. Can't even fucking change targets, guys, when it's clear I'm invulnerable. Insane. I believe it was right after we ulted him in the room, which is right about here, is when he started fucking getting weird. Watch me through the wall again.
Goodbye.
That was 240?
Cloning module charged.
And the only reason that the Roadhog missed hooks was because he got the range wrong, or I dodged using my shift. Which, if you guys notice, he actually hooked a bunch of random people while that was going on. Particularly because I just hit shift, knowing that he's going to go for me. Fuck is my mouse cursor? There we go. Very weird. You guys notice he snapped the Genji through the wall just now. He's snapped the people behind walls a couple times so far. Right there. Actually, it's Kiriko, not Genji.
Going up. Objective captured.
I do love neon.
Here. And there's Kiriko. For briefly about a half a second.
Objective unlocks 10 seconds.
Once again, spastic behavior, guys, almost always correlated with, yep, and spray is correlated with people cheating. You think that's where he toggled? He wasn't doing that up till this point.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Reinhardt.
Watching me through the wall. Tracking me through the wall. That was at 3:30. Aim looks fucking janky as fuck now. I fucked up my teleport. He had a wall hack up till this point, and he turned on an aimbot, possibly.
Reverse the tide!
Objective captured.
Our lock to the Genji? So he's firing down mid? No, I thought the Genji dove in further.
Dusting off.
Doing something.
Objective unlocks my ultimate 10 seconds.
Pushing buttons on his keyboard unrelated to the game.
Gaining out.
Ah, Kiriko through the wall.
Understood.
Me through the wall. Me through the wall again. Like, with a doubt, when you see the fucking spraying, constant spraying and fucking voice line spam shit, almost always directly correlated with someone that's cheating. Weird how that works. It's like the spastic personality that does shit like that, and like the need for self-validation makes him do shit like that. Crazy. Also, I think he just snapped the brig? The brig? There's a brig. And he sprayed the wall. We talked about how people use sprays to cover up the fact they have a wall hack. He just snapped the brig through the wall and realized he did that wrong and then sprayed the wall to act like he actually was intending on spraying the wall. Well, clearly not spraying the wall. This guy's 100% cheating. He's watching me through the wall. This guy's cheating. Very obvious in the second half of the match. Christ, read like a fucking book. Love that shit. Alright. So let's take a look at Roadhog. I don't think we're going to see much. He's just 100% accurate with his fucking hook combo at every single interval. The only ones he missed are literally where I use my shift to dodge it. Also, basically about halfway into the match. So when I use my shift to dodge it, that's Genji through the wall. Last guy, yeah, he sprays the ground to pretend like he's doing something random. Dumb shit. Just watching us through the wall right now. Very blatantly just watching us through the wall. That's me through the wall, that's Kiriko through the wall, this guy's cheating. Alright. Like I said, guys, the spray behavior mixed with the fucking spamming voice lines almost always guarantees they're a fucking cheater. It's not always. There's going to be spazzes which are just good at games, guys, but it is very, very much correlated with people that just straight up cheat. Which is hilarious. Absolutely fucking, it's like they're outing themselves. He's like, this guy isn't even spraying the wall. He just like looks at the wall. Fucking hilarious. What a piece of shit. Nice game. Called it. Called that shit in-game. 100% called it. Fucking hilarious shit. The dead giveaway is a fucking spraying and the echo just had like a wall hack up until the second half of the map. Like literally the fucker started using the sprays and voice lines while he toggled on his aimbot. Like what the fuck is that? What is wrong with you, kid? That's hilarious. Oh, buddy. Oh, God. I fucking love cheaters. They're hilarious. Like I have a background in psychology, guys, and, like, picking apart people, especially when they do really stupid shit, is absolutely mind-boggling hilarious. The kind of, like, scenarios or constructs they come up in their head to, to fit a situation. Like, they tell on themselves. They literally tell on themselves. You know, like how most people nowadays, they don't even argue with you. Like, they they oftentimes project what they don't want. Like, they'll call witch, because for some reason it kind of works for them. So calling witch is where you say the person is the thing that you are, and you say it first. So you can't call a witch if someone calls you a witch first, right? I don't know if there's a name in debate as to what that is, but it's very much a thing in arguments nowadays. They expect that if they call you something and like try to gaslight you into believing it, that you'll never consider that they're actually what they're saying you are. It is like beyond fucking hilarious shit. Absolutely absurd. Like right now, for instance, the left calling the right Nazis? Yeah. But are acting like it themselves? Yeah. Yeah, crazy shit. Like they even went around doing the doodly-doos on Tesla cars and setting them on fire earlier this year, which is hilarious because they're mainly owned by left-leaning individuals. Right? The people that generally care about the environment are left-leaning individuals, so why would they vandalize their own side's cars? Very good question. Because apparently they're all owned by Elon Musk. Even though they aren't. Some poor lady just spent her entire tenure at a university to buy a Tesla and lease it, and someone just vandalizes it in the worst possible way. Fucking hilarious. Oh my god. It's only gotten worse. People used to, like, they used to actually make, like, logical arguments or such. Nowadays, people just always try to knee-jerk to either hurt you the most that they possibly can, because they feel as though that's how they win. Or they also see as though that's how you win an argument simply by acting like you're the most hurt in whatever way. When it has nothing to do with logic. Fucking hilarious. Well, you gotten worse, guys. Yeah, so tonight, guys, we are 2 for 2 for cheaters that spray the wall when they activate their cheats. So, I should start keeping track of that. It's normally not that high. Tonight was just, like, it's something I've noticed, and it's highly correlative. Like, the cheater doesn't need to spray the wall, but they usually do. And they spam their voice lines to be extra annoying. Like, they're trying to duplicate some toxic streamer somewhere that they watched at one point when they're growing up in their formative years of their life. And they feel as though being good involves spraying a wall and spamming voice lines. Crazy shit, guys. Oh, buddy. Also, happy Sun Mon, guys. Hope you guys are having a wonderful evening. Good. First game of the night. It was funny because it's actually kind of back and forth. And then the fucks turned on their aimbots for whatever fucking reason. Like they couldn't handle a normal game that's actually competitive and they had to cheat. We had one like that yesterday, like it was really good. And then one of the fucks just started cheating, like after it was back and forth for like 3/4 of the match. And then the fucks started cheating. Couldn't handle things being kind of on the edge of your seat, right? That competitive spirit was just too much for them. And who knows if they were cheating prior to that, they might have just been less obvious. Oh, God. It's actually fucking hilarious not having names on. Kind of sad, but at the same time, it 100% just robs anyone of any sort of autonomy or clout gathering that they could possibly get from the game. Is it just a no-name rando that no one knows who you are and no one cares? You could try and like correlate the two and brag to your friends about your demo that you have and the streamer and seeing you on the stream and say it's me, guys, after thoroughly explaining what your name is, but at that point, basically, it's gone. Fucking hilarious. But yep, it's funny because I said I wasn't playing BF6, right? Do you need cheesy sticks? I said I wasn't playing BF6, and then it's just become apparent, A, Rivals has the damage reduction garbage on all the time now, so you just constantly do 50% damage. Or I do, at least. And, which basically robbed me of a game I planned on playing for years. I thought I was going to spend a bunch of time playing that. Now we're back to Overwatch 2. And since Battlefield games generally don't last that long in the first place, and they only come along every couple of years, might as well play it. Might as well, guys. All I'm going to do is play it on the EA Pass for like $15 or whatever it is. Because I only plan on playing it for like a month anyways, before the cheating just ruins the game, so there's no real reason for me to purchase the game. The whole EA Pass, guys, Game Passes in general are fucking hilarious. I'm just gonna straight out say that. I don't know whatever they're fucking smoking when they did it, but it's a clear win depending on how you play games. You just buy it, because most people don't play games for that long. You just buy it and you play the game on it, and then you basically, it doesn't matter, you don't own it, because you probably weren't planning on replaying it anyways, so. I own plenty of Battlefields, and I have no plan on going back and playing them. And if I did, I could just buy the EA Pass and play whatever game I want. Fucking hilarious. I don't know how they sold that. They're like, we can convert everyone to subscription, right? But then you're like, what? So a $60 game? I'd have to just play that game for 4 months straight to make up for the difference, right? In case of Rivals, I would have paid $60 for it. But Rivals is free to play. I planned on playing it for a long time, and I did. I played it for, what, 9 months? Plenty of playtime in that. But a game like Battlefield, 100% going to get hacked out the wazoo and lose all of its replayability and die. And it takes anywhere from 2 weeks to a month. Every single fucking time. It's always the cheaters that ruin it. And then it's just boring to play. Funny shit. Thank you. I'll fuck with the Cerveza. 162 McCree, no one cares about you because you're a DPS. Such is the way of the world.
Can't escape death. Don't fail me, or else.
Another day, another mission. Man, I'm so excited.
I don't know why you don't see traversal. More people have these, don't they? I don't know why you don't see these more often. I think I've seen maybe 2, other than me doing this one right now.
Death appears.
All? I need healing, and I got none. Possible watch me through a wall.
Death walks again, cloaked in shadow.
Remove them from the
Let's get some healing beats going.
I don't know where I'm supposed to go, little bro. There's no one here. Bro. Alright.
Flashpoint, Palace.
Hmm.
There's one.
Uh-oh, they're gonna lose. They left. Why would they do that? Just turn on your cheats. Do what the other guys do. Just toggle on when you're about to lose. Or when you're having a tough time. Just not losing, just having a tough time also. That also does it. And jump in far enough, guys. I think as line of sighting them in the corner, the idea was to walk out into them, and they fucked off for some reason. I don't know why.
Death in my wake, the shadows coalesce.
Let's see.
For no one. Death appears.
Attaining the objective.
Bye, Bob. Auto? Very possibly auto. That was like instant when I pushed the button. Like literally when I hit it on my keyboard. I don't even think I started the animation. Just hit immediately, so maybe coincidence? I don't know.
Enemy turret.
Just found a random McCree back there, guys.
Death in my wake, cloaked in shadow.
Flashpoint. Temple.
Favorite part.
Hello there.
Quiet! Well, Lucio-chan, you missed. Definitely missed your opportunity to literally prevent us from all dying. Also, Ash might be sus now. Is that on Doomfist? It wasn't on me. Little bro's just watching people through walls right now. Pretty sure there's Tracer's cheating. We literally just saw Tracer staring at a fucking wall for like 4 seconds. Like there's something behind the wall, guys, he's supposed to see. Yeah? How often do you guys stare at fucking walls? You going? Just for me. Good stuff, guys. Alright.
Lost. Next, flashpoint, ruins.
Focus our attack on the objective.
I'll turn it up.
Freya, at your service.
Enemies sighted.
Targeting hostile.
You go around the backside here? I think it can. Maybe? Hopefully. Otherwise, I'm just fucked myself.
Flashpoint unlocks in 10
Here's the back way.
seconds.
Nano boost administered.
Tough. Hey, look, guys. We went the long way and it worked out. Because no one expected me to be there because I was literally behind them completely. He just fucked him. He fucked up my shot on him. You guys are getting routed by the Tracer. That's not what we want.
Taking them down.
Hey, look, guys, an ult just for me again. Are we doing work? Does it mean we're doing work? I think it does. What happened to our DPS? Oh, we're staggered.
Good to see. Let's do it faster.
Hey, guys. I'm just gonna eat a bunch of damage and probably die. I didn't get behind the wall. I think he just, like, triple headshot me, too. Oh, just one.
Dark step.
I feel this in my bones.
Doomfist, you're gonna have to do something here, little bro. All right. Or the Lucio can go in and die because the Doomfist didn't go in.
Meteor strike.
Alright, pretty sure the Tracer's cheating. Not very good, but we literally just saw the fucker staring at a wall for like 4 or 5 seconds waiting to throw a pulse bomb on basically our group behind the wall. Lining up his, basically, attack. Good for him. Ash, I'm pretty sure, is cheating as well. Let's take a look at the Tracer.
Careful, we're outnumbered.
Staring at a wall again. Staring at walls, he's watching your team through the wall. I'm pretty sure he has a wall hack. It's the same shit we saw with the pulse bomb. He kinda can use the excuse of his teammates right now before he's just clearly looking at us through the wall. Snapped the Wu Yang through the wall. Someone's telling him right now in voice comms M1, by the way, which is why he's looking over here, even though he's basically attacking another target. I was looking to see whether or not he's looking directly at me through the wall while that was happening. No. Please check the broadcast screen. I am looking at the broadcast screen. What do you mean? It's fine to me. Be through the wall, hard locked when he got booped. He's just watching us through walls again. He's literally looking. This guy's 100% cheating. If that's not a dead giveaway, I don't know what is. Okay. Not very good. Not sure what's going on with his aim either. Clearly has a wall hack. No matter what his aim's going on there, he clearly has a wall hack. Let's take a look at the Ash. Little bro is just fucking staring at a fucking wall multiple times. He's just fucking sitting there looking at a wall. Please, dude. And that's this guy. It wasn't weird early on Sombra. It was when he went... Oh, let's find out. Can we see his origin story, guys? No one's cheating in well, as it turns out, people actually have egos, and one of the biggest things that makes them toggle on is they get angry about losing, and it makes them frowny face, and then they literally go download skill rather than feel the frowny face and have to do better. Yeah. So... And as it turns out, it is extremely easy to cheat in Overwatch now. Never used to be. It used to be one of these things where you have to go into like shady back rooms in order to find cheats for the game. Now you don't. It's fucking everywhere. And cheating in this game is miserable nowadays. It's probably because they fired basically everyone that was doing manual cheat reviews. Manual footage review. Still looks normal. Compared to the other guys literally just fucking watching people through walls. Oh, so you got pissed on enough ego and hubris, guys. The origin story of cheaters everywhere. We're looking for his origin story when he got pissed off enough to start cheating. He got pooped on by the Doomfist. Now he's Ash, which is where we started hearing weird shit. Completely oblivious. Yeah? No. So I just know that literally fucking what cheaters tell you is literally no one fucking cheats, right? They're just playing their mom's basement 24/7, 365, and all of a sudden their third eye Jigan opens and they can see through walls, right? Yeah. No, as it turns out, people just fucking cheat, little bro. That's the way the world works. Some fuck works at Best Buy, he got yelled at work, comes home, and he doesn't want to try, he just wants to shit on some noobs. And he has a disposable income because he works at Best Buy now in his mid-20s, and as such, he goes and downloads skill. And it's not that hard. It's not that hard to wrap your head around either. Especially with the kind of deluded young people. Like, they don't give a shit. I think people nowadays, like, cheaters are so deluded, they don't, like, they think it's their skill now. They don't actually think, they just think it's normal to cheat. Rivals, on the other hand, tends to have almost no aimbots or wall hacks, but has weird damage reduction shit that keeps you from doing full damage. That I still can't explain.
This point is mine.
Also, the kill camera is much worse to watch in Rivals. It's much less accurate. Possibly tracking Alicia through the wall. Still looks relatively normal.
Did you see that? Can you believe it? Nuh-uh.
Get on the objective.
Secured. Next, flashpoint, temple. Flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds.
Doomfist through the wall. This guy, unlike the Sombra, who is literally just fucking walking around the map, if he does have a wall hack, he's pretty good at hiding it. Sombra is just fucking literally staring at walls for extended periods of time, which is absurd. Normally you don't even see that. See, I'm right here, but he's not even reacting to me. But what he does react to, which you're going to see here in a second, it's not me, which I'm next to his crosshair, is the Doomfist that comes in. He's not even reacting to me, right? This is normal. That right there was a reaction to a guy he didn't even fucking see behind the wall while he's looking directly at him. Which is weird, because I was over here, and he didn't react at all. Most of this time, so far, he hasn't really reacted to anyone behind the wall, except for the Lucio. We saw him briefly tracking behind the pillar. Or it was like, I don't know what it is, a small wall, a square wall. This is clearly a reaction to the Doomfist, because he thought he was going to charge in here, so he had to react to him so he wouldn't get hit by the Doomfist, but he doesn't. He isn't reacting to me at all. Right there. See him back up and look to the side while watching the Doomfist through the wall. Reaction to McCree right as he's about to come around the corner. You need to react to me. Maybe that was a reaction to me? Very delayed. And I get soul ulted. Oh, it's the next one. And right there. Once again, like I said, this guy's pretty good at not looking at people, but there's some weird shit. He can't see, so you can't see someone's health bar until you shoot them. So he can't see this guy's health bar. He doesn't know he's there. We're going to check here in a second and see if we can actually see him. Like I said, this guy is like non-reactionary. Non-reactionary to stuff that's pretty much right in front of him. So an experienced cheater. McCree runs away. He's not even on screen anymore, so he's left the vicinity. That is Anna through the wall. Do you see his barrel or something? You can see this, but he can't see this tag till he shoots him. He's not tagged yet. He does see a head. Okay. So he did just see someone's head. But now he's just looking straight at the fuck. Now he's just looking straight at him through the wall. Anna through the wall. Sometimes people get less disciplined later in the match too, as things start to winding down. And they stop hiding stuff towards the end of the match as well. So, let's see.
Sorry about that. This could...
Now he's got soul ulted. That's me! There's 3 people trying to kill me currently.
Next, flashpoint ruins.
Which is funny because the Ashe was definitely more performant than the Tracer was, but Tracer was clearly cheating. That's where I went the long way. Got him good. Not sure he didn't react to the Nova's footsteps behind him, or whatever her name is. Freya.
Nuh-uh.
You might have a toggle. Aim otherwise looks relatively normal. Good, well set up aimbots will be indistinguishable from normal aim, by the way. However, you never gain the ability to look through walls. Best you can do is sound whore, and that's it. Never gain that skill, guys.
Meteor strike.
That was a snap to the Doomfist at the wall.
Take cover.
Right next to the Anna. And there. Not looking right there. He's not looking right there. He's looking at the Doomfist to the wall. Looks like he has no regs. Alright. That's one of those ones where you have to watch more, watch longer, guys. We don't have a demo for the longer, so. Nice game. Definitely has some cases there where it looks sus. But there's also random coincidences in a map, too. Launching a wall isn't a default spot when it's literally a pillar. It's not a default spot, little bro. That's why I don't call it when people are looking down a corridor and people happen to be down it, beyond it. Because you usually look down thoroughfares. It also makes certain maps hard because some of them are straight lines. When people have wall hacks, you're just looking down the straight line to begin with. With or without them. What the fuck are you even talking about? Strafe left? What? What the fuck are you talking about? Alright. Thanks again.
Choose your map.
Chimbali, guys. I'll do some chimbali. Lovely. Is that the legendary 126 Kiriko? Oh my god. What pales in comparison to the level 8 Mercy?
Can't escape death. Dead weight gets left behind. Hey, where's my candy? Affirmative.
I shouldn't be surprised you joined Talon. You always were good at causing problems.
You sound just like Sarola. Always spouting that righteous garbage.
He stood for something when none of you would.
Right. And then he walked. Hello.
Hi.
Where's my candy?
5, 4, 3,
Pre-mid?
1.
Maybe.
Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
They're pushing the payload. Cut them off.
That's not good.
They cannot kill me in a way that matters. I have
Massive flank failed, guys.
Kick this off.
We're getting a lot of focus, guys.
Has reached the checkpoint.
Enemy in sight.
Depends on what the Sombra's doing. If Sombra's not near the cart, I'm not going to leave the cart to go chase the Sombra.
Apagando las luces.
Well, they're dead. Look, Ryan. That whole team should have died when we were on the cart, guys.
Let the kitsune guide you.
Oh, yeah? What's going on here?
What's up?
Use your ult. Ryan's in deep. I canceled it! Bruh. Why would you ever want to cancel your shift instantaneously? I guess reload, maybe? Headshot. Little bro looks like he's watching us through the cart. And possible aimbot. Good.
shadow.
I have no fucking idea what these guys are doing. They literally just like trapped themselves in the basement hallway. Nowhere like with escape route to come back. In any way, shape, or form, guys? And something did with all my HP and damage. I'm gonna shift.
Apagando las luces.
With a vengeance. The shadows coalesce. Death falls for no one.
It's the after service.
Where the shadows.
Little bro, I'm not here to be your babysitter. If you want to be shown the way out, I can help you out. No one gives a shit. Go to bed, dude.
Death in my wake.
We cannot allow them to proceed.
Entube amen.
Forged in the dragon's wrath.
Enemy sighted.
No, really. Oh. Actually, canceled my ult. That's great. Alright, bye. But that.
Victim appears.
No. Nope. Nope. You can feel the heat map, guys. When you kill someone, like the entire enemy team just looks at you because they know what you did and they try to kill you. And it lasts for like 3 seconds. And then they forget that you did it. Alright. Brr, 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 brr. I'm gonna die. That's fine. I tried. No. No, I didn't time it right. Still getting used to wings, okay. Ian time. It happens, dude. You can go to Case and Not Stream and talk about how there's 100 people watching, or 100 people talking when there's 80,000 people watching. Welcome to Twitch. We literally had a conversation about projecting earlier tonight. Let's see. Where are you, the Sombra? The only weird thing was the fucking Doomfist. Only one that was weird that game. Take a look at Doomfist Chan here.
Ready for battle.
This guy. He also became less weird when I was talking about him being weird. Just go back further. Which sometimes you get the miraculous event of people literally reacting to what you're seeing on stream.
Stay on the payload.
Calling it hot. Thanks. Ole, var ju nästan. Ahlan. Hej.
That's running through a wall. Correct.
Just what I need.
Where I said he's watching through wall. Looks like he's watching the Hanzo through the wall. Then just insta-brain me. If you guys don't know, Doomfist Shotgun does an actual shitload of damage. It's just very difficult to hit anything with it. Looks like he's setting this whole shit up right now. Can't see anything, he's just looking at us through the cart. This is one of the first thing that tipped me off to this shit. He's watching the cart. He's not trying to get angles or anything or take a look what's over there. He's only responding to shit that's behind the cart. Me again. Use the Rhine. Instabrain.
Know that.
I have no idea what these guys were doing down there. Pissing contest?
Hello.
Thank you. Hey. My husband's ready.
Meteor strike.
Teammates over there. Possibly Anna through the wall.
Payload secured. Let's move. Watch out, I'm on fire!
Very snappy aim, the right before he fires.
Still waiting on EMP.
Not always. So remember how we talked about the TikTok trend where people literally just like fling their aim all around and spray and shit like that in order to distract from the fact they snap to people through walls, because if it snaps then you flick away, although you can just set up an aimbot so it never does that. Some people are so stupid they don't actually do that.
Gauntlet charged.
Possibly Anna.
Strike.
Ryan through the wall. You'll sometimes see cheaters obsess over a certain player too, and make mistakes concerning them, because they don't want to be diffed. It's usually the character playing the same thing, but in this case, possibly the tank. There's Ryan again. The Reaper is over there, though. It's one of the problems, by the way, with maps that are more open, because the last time I was over here, there was another guy here, so you can't just say that it was specifically the Ryan. You could be looking at the Reaper. But once again, Ryan being the focus of his attention. And possibly roll out. So far, the big one was the Ryan charge earlier in the map, and also watching through the cart.
In hardship, we find strength.
Sometimes aimbots don't work function properly either, depending on the projectile weapon that's used, so something you have to consider. Sometimes they're only good out to a certain range as well. Sometimes people use hit scan aimbots with projectile heroes, which Sojourn's a popular one for that, which works out as well as you can imagine. Which it does work, but only up to a certain range because it's a projectile. And the right click's hit scan.
Hello there.
Out of my way.
Me through the wall again. Retargeting. Had to go in, guys. I had an ult. Best case scenario for Reaper's shitty Q. And targeting me through the cart again. My cloak. Watching me through the cart right now. Still tracking me through the cart. There's Ryan again through the wall. This guy looks relatively normal, I would say, but there are these weird cases. This is one of these things where you probably need to watch more. Ryan. Remember we talked about obsessing over a character? Right there. And he knows what he just did, which is why he looked away right away. This is normal, this is normal, maybe looking at the other doorways normal. That is not normal. This is a wall here. That's normal, this is normal, this is a wall. But the Rhine behind it. So that's like what? The fifth time this match? Fourth time. Where he's looked at the Rhine through the wall, he's looked at me twice through the wall. Particularly obsessing about the Reinhardt. Otherwise, looks relatively normal. Alright. Need more footage, guys. Not enough footage. Looks like you start getting sloppy towards the end, but the game wasn't long enough. Good. Well, guys, we went from 90-degree days to 60. Wonderful, right? The world is perfectly alright. Everything is fine. Don't worry about it. And backfill. That's not good. With possibly a cheating widow. Oh, it just gives you backup perks. That's neat. Oh, that's actually dead area. I didn't know that. Usually when someone leaves, once again, a lot of people don't know people cheat, guys. They just know they aren't having fun. Don't kill me. I forgot about passive heal. And headshot. Click away. Not going in. And headshot again. Overflick, so they flick past my model and hit me. Possible pixel bot. Yeah, looks like the Widow's sus. And headshot again. Once again, guys, people aren't necessarily very good at figuring out if people cheat. They just know they aren't having fun, so they leave. We're gonna go next, wait for this to end. And a headshot on the Widow. We're gonna port the Widow and go next game. Good shit. That's this guy's a burner. No. And private. Oftentimes you see with the default avatar, it's usually a bot account, and they'll have like level 1. If it's a burner, they'll have level 1 endorsement, which is very, very difficult to have. Okay. Game. McCree, we didn't have enough footage on. I'm not going to bother watching it. We weren't even in that game. A lot of inferences you get is basically from playing against people in the first place, so you can figure out what the weird spots are and know what to look for, which is why we don't watch your teammates either. Because then you're just basically spectating every game you're in, which is a huge waste of time. Once again, guys, backfill. Called that shit. Called that shit before we even started playing. That guy left because he knew something was fucked up in that match and he wouldn't want to play that. Which makes a lot of sense, because it was pretty fucked up. Which is funny, because when we first got there, the Widow was normal. The Widow was missing a bunch of shots, and then all of a sudden the Widow just hit every fucking shot, including headshots. Fucking hilarious how that works, huh? Whenever you see someone doing the pop shot, guys, a Widowmaker, it's they gain 5,000% accuracy. So if you see a Widow go up there, you just hide behind a wall. It's likely you're going to die to a headshot. I don't know why the most difficult shots in the game are actually the easiest to make for Widows. Spoilers, they are actually still very difficult, and for some reason their accuracy increases when they're trying to look cool. But it does. Crazy shit, guys. I thought for a second that reload canceling works, and it actually does shorten the animation, but you still can't fire for the same amount of time period. Like, is that a thing in the game? No. Not. Next game. Eichenwald? Oh my god.
Let us proceed with haste.
Hi. Where's my candy?
3, 2, 1. Capture objective A.
And Lucio. And a bunch of headshots. And a bunch of headshots on the Moira from the looks of it. Let's see, with cheating Zens, not all aimbots, but with cheating Zen aimbots, when they do the charge shot, it'll snap correct in between each shot, and it looks really fucking janky if you're looking for it. But we'll see. Alright. Unfortunately, could not shift.
Back with a vengeance.
Pretty sure there's some weird fucking shit going on. Yep. Fuck off. She had a chub. Literally knew she had a fucking chub. The moment someone dies, especially tank guys, Mercy's pop the hugest chub in the world, and they have to fucking res. You can expect them to go for res, which is actually really painful if they get it off. Which is the whole reason the Zen did that.
Escort the
Shadows coalesce.
I got her to pop an ult. That's hilarious.
Oh, let's work this. It's my will.
Alright. Alright, he missed. Thought she was at the corner still. I could have shifted too. No sound.
That's not right.
We need some teammates, guys. We really do. Possible snap to me through the wall.
I'm not done. Death appears.
We're gonna take a look at the Zen at the end of this. That's not what I want to do. I want to do that. Yeah, little bro, you listening to the stream? Yep. Does it feel smooth enough? I don't know. There's definitely a very different feel between the two games. I'd say Rivals is better. Most feels better in Rivals than it does in this game. What's even going on here? Extended long charge, I guess?
Walks again. Its hand appears.
Completely brain dead little bro. Holy fucking shit, you can't make that up. Pretty sure the Tracer's cheating too. Just wait till you're turned around to shoot you in the fucking back. You can't make that shit up, guys. Zero reaction by the McCree.
Our time is up. Push now.
Super extraordinarily accurate turret McCree. Is this a fucking aim assist shit? No. Alright. Let's take a look at the Zen. Which I'm pretty sure is cheating, as we mentioned at the beginning of the match. We'll also take a look at Tracer and McCree. Now, people cheat no matter what. As it turns out, when you work a 9-to-5 job, you have disposable income. The fact that a game having a price tag being a deterrent of cheating is only for kids, you know, and even they have allowances now. That's some old logic, mainly when gamers were younger and they didn't actually work real jobs. Even if you pay like $60 a month, that's like next to nothing if you pay health insurance, rent. Snap to... who's that through the wall? Lucio or Moira? Moira? See it instantly correct on fire. Normal, and then hard locks to headshot, and then it like swirls around while it's basically being led between each shot. I mean, if you get banned, so if you get banned once per month, it's only $60 a month. If you get banned in the first place. And Overwatch does not have extraordinary anti-cheat, but I'd probably say it's better than Battlefield is, or DICE in general. They're trying now. At least they're trying. For a while, they didn't have any anti-cheat as a joke. That's very weird.
Heroes never die.
Like hard locks when people need healing? Was it when they're critical? That right there, the fuck was that? Yeah, it's like when she went critical, it like hard locked to her so he could throw an orb on her. Maybe he has like an auto orb script where it automatically orbs people that are critical. Right there, you see jank all over the place. And slow reaction time.
Just a minute.
Heroes never die.
Scream on me through the wall. He's watching me through the wall right now. Part. Pre-aim on Genji through the wall. Meh. We have orb up. Oh, maybe he's just getting lucky with headshot spam, guys. Didn't seem that way at the beginning. Aim on me through the wall. You see fucking shit like that. Not even a flick or proper tracking. Like, it does like zigzags when he fires, which makes it even weirder. But would be a response to like how people are moving because they're projectiles. With an aimbot, accidental target swap. So this right here, there's clearly a tracer that's a one shot, but he wants to kill. Is it me? Genji. He's literally half HP. He knows I'm over here. He's not even trying to shoot the Genji. He wants to shoot me, but he never gets line of sight on me. Genji's right there. I'm right here. He's waiting for me to come around the corner. Notice how he's not shooting the Genji? Why do you suppose that is, guys? Why do you suppose he's not shooting at the available target here and instead holding the charge, but as you notice, I don't come around the wall. Once again, Genji's right here. He could shoot at him. He just saw me momentarily. Once again, instead of shooting the Genji, now he's deflecting, however. He shoots absolutely fucking nothing. After deflect ended, snapped me through the wall. Double snapped me through the wall.
Thor defends you.
You're a real lifesaver.
He just tried to shoot me through the wall. He has fucking weird ass chunky aim too, where sometimes it just jinks all over the place. Snap to the Genji through the wall. Genji right there. He's not looking at the hallway, he's looking directly at the Genji through the wall. I'm pretty sure this guy's cheating. And then he looks away for whatever fucking reason. And then he just tries to shoot the Zen through the wall.
Let's get them then.
Based on what we saw in the game, I was pretty sure this would be a very short watch, and it's not. Just tried to shoot the Moira through the wall. And target the Moira through the wall. Yeah? Alright. Take your word for it. You knew the Zen was fucking sitting there. Insta snap to the Doomfist when he becomes available? That's fucking weird. He's charging up here, right? But the moment the Doomfist appears on the screen, it just insta snaps to him. You think the Doomfist will be coming out here, right? That was just me through the wall, and then also the Genji through the wall. There's a Moira, not Genji. Yeah, that's both of us. There's me, and there's Moira. You can clearly hear footsteps. I don't know why he's aiming down the other corridor. He just tried to shoot me through the wall. So, yeah, if you have any doubt, like at the beginning, he looked relatively normal, right? And he had some weird fucking shit. Later in the game now, he's getting weirder and weirder, basically as his attention span turns to shit. Yeah, right there. Instead, he thinks, so one of the things we've talked about, guys, is people, when they have a wall hack, they don't always necessarily know what side of the wall someone is on. So in this case, he thinks I'm probably walking down the connector right here. I'm walking down connector, when in fact I'm actually behind the secondary wall here. I'm behind two walls. But he thinks I'm right here, so then he pre-fires on me basically straight through the wall, but there's nothing here because I'm behind a wall right now. So, yeah. And that's at 7:08. Just watching the others end through the wall. Yeah, pre-targeting. Just tried to shoot the Ana through the wall, but that is a major corridor.
It takes 100.
Or reaction time. Aim-wise, looks relatively normal sometimes, and other times it does not.
Meteor strike.
And we still need to look at the McCree and Shitbird Tracer. Alright. Let's see, that is a Zen. Okay. That one, I'd say there's potential that he's normal too, but Blizzard can figure it out. I don't need to sit there and mull over it. I don't ban people by reporting them. So Blizzard can figure out whether or not he's cheating or not. I just point out erroneous behavior. Now we have to look at the fucking Tracer, and then there's also the Shitbird, basically 0 reaction time, tracking wire through wall. The McCree, that basically has no reaction time. Not that he reacts, but rather he doesn't react at all. Ah, sprays. I love sprays. Default spray, too. Not even a spray, just a default spray. Pre-aim on me through the wall. The Zen, definitely pretty good. If he's cheating, pre-aim on me through the wall, pre-aim in through the wall. This guy's cheating. Zen, definitely very good at not looking directly at people through the wall. This guy could not actually remotely do that. Okay. Compared to the Zen, where we actually fucking had to watch the whole thing, that is much better. Zen, there's definitely something going on there, but also looked relatively normal. Let's take a look at Shitbird McCree, that basically has reaction time of a tortoise, but for some strange reason is very accurate. Remember how earlier I was talking about basically spraying and voice line spam almost goes hand in hand, pre-aim on me through the wall, goes hand in hand with cheaters? Like, it's not always, but it is very, very, very high correlation. Very high correlation. Not that everyone that sprays cheats, like spam sprays cheats, and not that all cheaters spam spray, but a lot of them fucking do. There is definitely an overlap between the two. And the Tracer with the default spray, like, probably because she doesn't even equip them anymore based on when she gets banned. Just spam spraying. The pre-aim again? Where do you see me? Sometimes it's hard to tell in dark corridors. No. Accidental target swaps. Free-aim on Genji. Alright, Lucio Chin. Tracking Doomfist through wall. Yep. And pre-aim on me through the wall. That's me. That's me direct. That's not right there like the corridor. That's not over here. That is me right there. If I didn't know better, these guys are probably playing Kill the Streamer, aka they know I'm streaming, and they're trying to fuck around with me. It's probably a pre-made based on what we're seeing too in terms of teamwork. Not that there's any rule against pre-mades. This kind of shows you what kind of shitbirds they are. Pre-made on getting through cart. Cracking new fist through wall. By the way, it actually definitely seems like one of the best things you could possibly do with Reaper is just hang on to your ult. Because there's people that either track it or they use basically they have a cheat that tracks it. And if they get used to the idea that you always have ult and you just aren't going to use it, then when you do use it, it's usually off the cuff. Actually flicking away, he's on target and then he flicks away missing the shot.
Heroes never die.
My spirit burns.
Cream on Doomfist through the wall.
Meteor strike. Sharp this time. There's fire.
You call it?
Damage intensified.
Barrels are smoking. These barrels are smoking.
Doomfist through the wall.
Sustaining augmentation.
It's time. Left yourself wide open.
Cracking Anna through the wall.
Heroes never die.
Completely brain dead. You could literally, like, Reaper is literally one of the loudest fucking people in the world. Absolutely the loudest people in the world. The very fact that he died to it is absurd. When he has like 80% accuracy or something insane like that.
Stay sharp.
Seconds remaining.
Then through the wall.
Meteor strike.
10 seconds.
That'll do fine.
Ready for. Ready for. Ready. 5.
Change your name to not a streamer. I mean, that's not really all that different than what the big streamers do, where they literally don't play games and they just sit there and talk the entire time. So.
Objective A.
Just a minute. Thanks, Josh.
These are the set percent miss. Just pretty poor reaction time, comparatively.
How you want?
Looks like he's literally just watching the Lucio behind the wall.
Much obliged. How you want?
Right here.
You call it?
Much obliged.
Normally it doesn't take this long. Last two games we've had some sus fucks that look like they're actually trying to hide things now, which might have been correlative to the guy that was in chat earlier. Alright. Another one. That's kind of like Zen. Actually, I'd say he's more likely to cheat than Zen was, which is this guy. Yeah. It's not the first time we've seen that. For us, another private profile. The Tracer private too? Yeah. Alright. Good stuff, guys. Alright, we're going to call things for this evening. Kind of shitty. We didn't have a whole lot of games tonight, and spent a bunch of time looking at fucks that were very likely cheating, and it feels an awful lot like they're trying to obfuscate it, which normally they don't. And that started after Weirdo in the chat earlier tonight, so who doesn't believe in cheaters? So as that goes, guys, but yeah, we're going to call things for this evening. Tonight will be more of OW2s. We'll continue playing through this, guys. How did our accuracy look? Like, last two games were pretty miserable. Pretty shit-wise. Other games were pretty good. 31 and 9. 35. 8. 6. 8 and 10. 10. Let me make this outline brighter. 11. 11. 1. 28 and 10. 26 and 9. 5 and 11. Alright. Yeah, we're going to call teachers evening, guys. Tonight will be more of OW2s. We'll continue on with things here and see where they go. Normally we don't spend so much time watching people. It's just the last couple. Like I said, very weirdly enough, the Zen I fully expected to see some really sus shit immediately, and instead it looked relatively normal. But they sometimes throw disinformation in there, which, you know, sit there and fucking just spam hallways, which is what Zens normally do. The weird stuff was when people were visible, and the aim just like does like one of these things when he's firing, and he manages to hit a shitload of headshots doing it. It's usually a pretty good indicator the guy's cheating. But yeah, tonight's going to be OW2s, guys. If you are new to the stream and you enjoyed, thanks for hitting the follow button on your select platform. It's from the Kick, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Trovo, as well as TikTok. Every day from late night to early morning, GMT-6, so late night North America time. You stream for about 4 to 5 hours, give or take. Depends on my life, what's happening, etc., etc., guys. We're out of here for this morning, guys. Tonight will be more of OW2s. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching my stream as always, and I hope you guys have a wonderfully fantastic Sunday night and Monday morning. Have a good day, guys.